I'm not doing nothing. Thing's been on for an hour, and it just now decides it wants to start adding the There you go, everybody. I'm not crazy. I'm just special. Thank you, Gene. Bring on the coffee. That's right. Did you see that, Gene? What's that? Anybody here? Hello? Hello?
No one's watching.
Huh?
No one's watching.
According to this, nobody is. I don't know. I got one viewer. Good morning, Gene. Nice to see you. It's the Friday weekend edition. Ron, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Let's see.
Next 2 days off, how's that? We'll knock off now and take the next 2 days off, how's that? We'll knock off now and take the next 2 days off, how's that? The next 2 days off, how's that? We'll knock off now and take the next 2 days off, how's that?
Yeah, make sure the snow plow is ready to plow this weekend. Excuse me, I'm on the air, you guys. Don't be arguing.
Come out here, Kurt, Cody.
No. How's everybody? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. I didn't even look, but I thought there was snow out on the ground this morning. Have you looked?
Could you not talk to us out here?
Okay.
Excuse me.
Ground's still warm in Cleveland, but I'll get the plow. Yeah. Better get it out and get it ready there, Ron. But I don't know, man. Hopefully. I'd like to see winter just, cruise right on by and go right to spring. That'd be nice. Not for you, Ron, but it'd be nice for us. So. When they get it, I'm only going to do a live stream till 9 o'clock today. So last night I got a message, or yesterday afternoon I got a message. I got to go set up a tent. I wasn't thinking about it when I was on my 8 o'clock chat last night to tell you about getting off at 9, because he's going to be up there at 10. So if I get up here at 9, throw the tent in the back of the car, I can be up there around 10 o'clock. So, get everything around, put the tent and stuff, the ground anchors and everything else in the car, get everything up there and put it up. So. You need the hours? Yeah. New from Ice's Back Baby, Snow Run Fall. So. There's a difference between 10 inches of snow and 10 feet of snow, huh, Gene? Yeah, I tell you what, if you had no plow truck, you could make a few extra bucks in there, couldn't you? So you have to probably go buy a plow truck from someplace else where they're a lot cheaper. I'm sure they're pretty high or pretty expensive over there in Maine. Good morning, whoever came in. So how did the 15-hour ordeal go the other day there, Ron? I was in and out a few times. So. I remember a while ago she asked me to come on up and do some time up there, and I was there the other day and asked her, say, hey, when do you want me on? I don't know. Well, I can't sit there all day long, so I don't. Not that I didn't want to come on up, but. I wouldn't do it for free. At least get the gas money. I'd tell them, hey, no, I can't do it for free. I have, you have to give me at least $10, for gas. You can't do it for free. I can see you doing stuff, with just, your time and stuff, but when you got to put money into it, for gas and parts and stuff, you can't do that for free to everybody. There's a few people you can do it for, but, not a lot of them. You still here, Ron? I don't know. Says we got 2 viewers, but I don't know. The other day we said they had 4, but we had 10 people in the chat. So I don't know what's going on, but oh well.
What you about to say, Kirsten?
No, I thought you said.
Huh. I don't blame you. Wouldn't do it either, Gene. I'd have moved their cars for them. I'd have pulled them right into. I'd have got it running start and got them right in the middle of the, a 10-foot snowdrift. Poof, put them right in there, plowed out the driveway, and then plow them in. There you go. Driveway's clean, but you're gonna have to shovel out your cars. Oh. Arm's feeling a lot better too, Gene, by the way. I'm keeping it in the sling so I'm not, I'm letting it rest. Hopefully by tomorrow morning it'll be a lot better. I do have to put the tent up stuff today, so I'm gonna have to take it off for that. But that's right. Good morning, Sharon Burke. How are you doing? You going to get your first cup? You'll be right back. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to try to take care of it. Yeah. I didn't sleep with ice last night, so.
Oh, God. Here we go.
That's right, pumpkin.
Every night. And I was asleep.
I didn't. I was up between you coughing, snoring, and
Get out of here.
yeah, you were awake several times in the night. So yeah, if I know you were awake, then doesn't that mean I was awake? Yeah.
Yeah, no. Please. You're pitiful. Go put your ass to sleep for a minute.
You know what?
Go to sleep for a minute.
You go to sleep permanent. Kid Perfect, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You getting ready for school, Kid Perfect?
The school part, Spanish teacher.
Oh. You go to school and say, that's me.
No, Miss Coupart's just because there's a few kids in the class is doing that.
No.
Everyone is there. She makes us do packets because of them. She said if the whole class.
So, anything happening with anybody? I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Think about taking the mushroom heater with me, but I don't know. Supposed to only be 38, so. But if I put this thing in a 10 by 10, it should be hot enough or keep it warm enough in there. Junkyard, good morning. Nice to have you here. It's 35 now, yeah. I don't know what it is here. 32 and light snow. 40-degree high today. Tomorrow, 37 degrees with snow or rain or whatever. So did it snow?
Get up your ass and on your feet. Yeah.
It did snow? Okay.
Yeah, you know, you gotta stand up to look out.
Well, I thought it.
Window.
I
Let's go on education. Window. You can't do that because you have to sit there. Did it snow?
I thought it snowed. I just never looked out the window. I looked when I come out.
Remind me of those people in the nursing home. What?
What?
I heard. Did
Me-
it snow? Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Huh?
Gotta love her.
You ain't got a shit.
Yeah.
No, that's where you're wrong, dude.
We got snow now.
What?
Bees attract them deer.
What?
No, you might have a snow mix on Monday. Well, that's something. That means it might be dry or a blizzard. There you go. That's funny. That's the way it is here. Weatherman, you don't never believe them. No. I'll tell you one thing, you better go outside and look.
They had the chair get like this and going all the way in like that. And then the other one get like all the way like that. I don't want to go to school.
Drop to 28 in a few minutes. There you go.
Don't learn nothing. I don't learn nothing yet.
Well, it's just trying to sit there and make you feel alive there, Gene. Ron's probably out putting out the snowplow right now. You know, he only has a few minutes a day in between the 200 live streams he does every day. Yeah, the rock hanging on a string does better than him. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. If the rock's over there, just like when it hold on. You got plenty of coffee, so you're set for at least a week. Well, yeah, but you got to live on more than just coffee. You got to have something to eat. You got some dried beans or something down in there? Because you can soak them beans in coffee.
Try that. What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You smell like pooping. When I asked her what,
Your pickup's been recalled for airbags. There you go. You got cans of pork and beans. Hey, don't blame you.
never had. You
In fact, after I got off of ice cream last night, I had a bowl of bean and bacon soup. So, I was in the store the other day and I seen it. It looked pretty good. I bought some big cans of cream of mushroom soup and went and paid for it and got a coupon for $2 off my next soup purchase. I said, hey, I can buy me my bean and bacon soup now and do it for almost free. So their cans were 89 cents. They were marked down to 69 cents per on sale. So I bought 4 cans, which was $2.80 or $2.76 actually. So I got 3 of the cans for free. Almost 3 of them. That's right.
Somewhere you can't work it. How's that help?
Tonight, we already got it for you there, Gene. From the weather report I just got out from outside, we got 16 inches. That's a 16th of an inch, sorry. 16th of an inch. Some chopped onions and green peppers. Yeah, there you go. Put a little red bell pepper in there and give it some color. Nom, nom. It's a jalapenos. Jalapenos. They're telling her it's not snowing. She says, yes, it is. Look at the street light. You can see the snow coming down through the light. The kids, you got to teach them everything. That's right. You guys got to watch my Baked Bean video. You'll see how to make them correctly. I got about 4 bags of pinto beans. And I got a great big ham bone, and I got a couple packages of that smoked pork chops, which is actually ham. I'm thinking about making a great big old pot of pinto beans and ham one day. Have the wife help me. Have to get me some of that ham broth, that you can make or buy bouillon. So how much snow's out there, honey?
Get off your ass and look.
Well, you look more like a weather girl than I do.
Shut up. Thank you very much.
The 2 little ones, they don't have school today. Won't that be a pleasure? Oh, yeah, don't forget the cornbread with them. That's right. I'll tell you what, the 4-year-old last night, man, she did not want to go to bed. She fought tooth and nail, man. She was not going to bed. What's that? Oh. Yeah, she didn't. She literally was in there screaming. She was not going to bed. And she's the last one to get up. You can't get her to go to sleep at night. And then when you do get her to go to sleep, can't get her to wake up in the morning. You can go in there for 20 minutes. And it's just like poking a bear, You don't know whether you're going to come back for your hand or not. You put soul seed in with some dash liquid snow. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Want to watch a movie with you?
That I had. Thank you. I know who I'm talking to. Jimmy, don't act like you're some badass. Yeah. Yeah.
So what kind of movie did he want to watch with you, Gene? About dinosaurs? Jurassic Park? I have never used that soul seasoning actually, but I know what you're talking about.
What happened if you're tired?
Who?
Dinner?
Oh.
Not when you're wanting to serve shit.
Now I use that Old Bay and stuff for seafood, but I use the Old Bay for mixed vegetables too. You know, like the California medley or something like that. If I'm going to steam them, I'll sprinkle that Old Bay on them. It makes it taste pretty good. No, I haven't found out anything else about it. Kath, have you heard anything else about that plane?
Yeah, I know what he said.
Kath,
What?
have you heard anything else about the plane?
No, I went to bed, I don't know.
Yeah. They were searching for it last night. They still couldn't find it. They had
The corn wasn't taken down yet.
I guess it landed in a cornfield, and then they were looking for it with a helicopter last night. So
Oh,
I have no idea. My daughter hasn't said or anything. So
they cops and animals all over the place.
yeah. They had cops and ambulances and fire trucks and everything there. Story of Dory, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever.
Oh no, that's what you're for.
What's that? The sugar?
I do business. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh my God, you talk about. Yeah. Right on.
Yeah. No panel today. Nope. But I'm only going to be on till 9 o'clock because I got to throw the 10 by 10 into the easy up. It's called an easy up, but I don't understand why it's called an easy up because it is anything but easy to put up. So I got to put the easy up or put that in the car. The ground anchors. Hopefully I can get the ground anchors to screw into the ground. Not, I'm going to take my camping spikes and stuff and keep it from blowing away. So. Harmony just went live with a rock live stream. Good morning, Sharon. Nice to have you back. You're looking lovely as ever. You're the sunshine that opens up the rose petals.
That's what I am. Yeah, shit. Liver.
I'm also the sunshine. For my sunshine, my only sunshine. Happy.
False advertising, easy as one tube. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Sure is. I'll tell you what, that's the hardest thing I've got. I've got a 10 by 20 that you got to put together, you know, pipe by pipe, and then you put the 10, and I can almost do that faster than I can the 10 by 10. But the only thing is, I can't lift it anymore. The box weighs 100 pounds. Then you got the 10 itself, and I've got, you know, it's got the top and the sides and the, you know, the ends. So she is, Jean. Yes, she is. And I watched your Thanksgiving video there, Bama. I enjoyed it. I loved it. Pretty nice. You don't have to do your own live streams. That's right. But you can't do a live stream with Steve unless you come in and Sharon. I think I'm gonna do one every Thursday. If I do one every day, people, you know, they'll get spoiled. You know, I'm not going. I'm not what. You know, I've seen them. I know who's there. I'm not going there no more. You know, so we'll do it every Thursday or something like that. And every Thursday we'll have, you know, see if I can get different people to come on up. You know, have some regulars and have some new ones maybe, and get to know a few other channels. That would be nice. Yeah. because somebody blocked you. Yeah, I know. I wonder who that somebody is. I have no idea. Big Steve. I don't know. I wonder who that could be. Big Steve. No. I have no idea who it could have been. Should check my mail this morning after the threatening letter I got last night. I should check it again today. Just makes sense. Mhm. Well, I haven't gotten anything new. I did get a new, I got a new comment under Captain Underpants video. There's no need to fear. Captain Underpants is here. All right. Good morning, Molly Gordon. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. That's right, Gene. Nobody complain. You don't need subject matter. Hell, I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time there, Sharon. I just get up here and look pretty. Hell, everybody knows I can do that. It did make it extra special with Gene and Junkyard. I'm telling you, it did. Now, the missus, she just adores Junkyard. Gene Chambers. She adores Junkyard too, but she said, oh, that Gene Chambers, he is just so sweet. Yeah, that's enough subject matter right there. You're right. Well, thank you. That was sweet of them. They took all the coffee, but just a little. That was nice. I know I need a warm up, so I'm going to take the coffee and I'm going to have to make another pot. Hey, Kathy Pong. Kathy Pong. Yeah, he just said that. Kevin, it's more like Commando, Kathy. Never have a clue of what you're going to say. Yeah, you too. Oh. Well, that's nice. So how are you doing, Kevin? Didn't see you last night. I thought you might be on. We had a panel. Had Grizz out there, and he was out there with the fire. And I had Big Steve last night. We were talking to him. Had to keep in the middle between Grizz and Big Steve. You know, thought it was going to be a torrid love affair or something. You know, they're talking about hemorrhoids and kissing this and kissing that and all that other stuff. And you know, that West Coast stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you saw it? Yeah, that stuff that happens over there on the West Coast. You know what I mean? That was, I liked it. I did. I'm just waiting for you to make me a pan of dressing. You want to know something that was really funny? My mom, when she met my dad, okay, um, my dad come over for dinner one night, you know, before they got married, and my grandma made oyster dressing. Well, my dad, he took some and he said, "Oh, that's the best. I love oyster dressing." Okay. Well, she made the oyster dressing, and then every year for Christmas, she would make him oyster dressing and give it to him, you know, for dinner. The only thing is he hated oyster dressing. He just didn't have the heart to tell her after he told her, "Oh, it was the best he ever had." He loved it. He didn't. He was just being nice. Yeah, I don't like oyster dressing either. You finally got over 1,000 views or 1,000. Uh, you got 1,000 views or 1,000 channel followers. Never heard of oyster dressing? Oh, you put oysters in your dressing when you make it. You use oyster broth and all the other stuff. So, I've never had it either. I just them slimy things. I just don't think I can. I can choke one of them down. That's like them guys. They put Tabasco sauce on them oysters and then suck them out of the shell. That's just like slurping down a logie. Don't think I could go for it. Now, Kathy makes homemade dressing and then she makes stovetop. Kids don't like homemade dressing. I do. So, so she'll make a pan of homemade dressing and a pan of, excuse me, stovetop. You had to chisel it out with an ice pick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. I've had mussels before. Now, I like fried clams, you know, clam strips. I'll eat those. I know what cornbread dressing is. Us Northerners know. You Southerners got your recipes from us Northerners. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, homemade is the best. Yeah. Yeah, I've had cornbread dressing a lot of times. So, I remember sponge cake. Took 12 sponges. I've had tomato gravy and red eye gravy. I've never made it, but I'm pretty sure I can make it. But it is delicious. Well, I bet you are a good cook. Now you got a table muscle. That's right. Shrimp and fish, yeah. Bought some sushi the other night because it was half off. Uh, they have every Wednesday they at the store. They make fresh sushi every day, but every Wednesday they make it and sell it for half off. So, or $4.99 instead of $7.99 or whatever. So I bought a few packages of sushi and I had it in the refrigerator. Grandson opened up the refrigerator yesterday and said, "Is that sushi?" I said, "It sure is, and that's what you guys are having for dinner." He said, "I'm not eating that." Actually, story of Dory, you can go and buy stovetop cornbread dressing if you want to try it. You know, they have cornbread dressing. Stovetop makes it too. But it's where you actually make a cornbread, and then you crumple it all up, and you make your dressing with it. I bet you she can too. You had to get up so where you can see it. Right. Novice, how are you doing? Or novice, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Mike, right? And when you made it for the mission, you'd use 40 pounds of cornmeal. There you go. That's a lot of dressing. Good morning, Tammy Sprinkle. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. I'm doing good, novice. I'm doing good. Yeah. One of the terrorists just got up. They ain't up to your elbows in dressing, that's right. At least you're not up to your armpits. I'm gonna go get me a cup of coffee and make a pot, because you know they're gonna come in and want some here shortly. Oh yeah. It's just snowing. Yeah. Oh. I like dressing with sage in it, but not a lot. You can overdo it with sage real quick. Gotta take my arm out of this thing so I can help my tiny little rear end up. Oh, I like it with poultry and sage, but they go together like you're right. Hush puppies and catfish, peanut butter and jelly.
Hey, Papa, I don't want.
Huh?
I want to snow.
It is snow. Did you see it?
I don't want to like snow.
I don't think. Well, look out the window. You'll see it snowed.
I don't want snow. Oh,
Yeah. You don't want it to snow? Oh, neither. You sound like a Southern girl or a California girl.
Whoa. Can you get my blue on?
You're not going outside.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
And open. Yeah. It's too hard. You didn't sit. No me. I think that is food now. I think that is food now.
Coffee's making so.
That is
Yes.
that.
Good morning, dirty dog digger. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever.
Okay.
Where was that, inside the oven?
What? What, Dad?
Quit running.
What, Dad?
Cornbread and milk, that's pretty good. And Kathy likes that. She likes bread, milk, and onions. And butter bread and dip it in, and then you put onions in the bread and you dip it in milk and eat it. Oh. I think that's funny, Kevin. Yeah, you mean that well? Yeah. You always can count on Kevin to put out a smart comment. And then you got Scott King that comes in here. He does the same thing. Yep. Yes, I'm gonna have to break down and use the clippers myself. Put it in writing so you can take the disability. There you go. I got a letter yesterday from my pain management doctor. I go the 16th at 2 o'clock on a Friday. So I go there at 2 o'clock for my appointment. Yeah. Sharon, I don't want to pay for a haircut because Kathy went to cosmetology. She is more than able to cut hair. She went to cosmetology for 2 years, haircutting school or whatever. Why should I pay a barber to cut my hair when I've already paid to have that done? I know you didn't want to, but I'm not paying somebody to cut my hair when I got a hair cutter that's already in the house. Oh. Well, then I guess I'll do a reverse mohawk and just cut it out of the center and then walk around like that with her. Go every place she goes. Can I get a haircut today? Kathleen, I'm talking to you.
You need to watch your mouth to me. No.
Here.
Call a barber.
Huh?
Call a barber.
Call a barber. I got one right here.
You?
You?
Ain't nothing wrong with your hand, Baker.
Right. I'll tell you what, you don't give me a haircut, there will be nobody will ever get another haircut in this house. I'll throw away your damn clippers and your scissors. I don't see much of a chance of that happening.
I don't really know who you think you're talking to just because people's watching you.
Oh, I know.
But I'm gonna tell you something. You've obviously had one hell of a drink.
I might have had a stroke during the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Genes 1, 2, 3. That's right. Yeah. I've been there, done that.
Okay.
That's right, Cash. What?
Mail.
Huh?
Mail.
Mail. Oh, you mean the paper? Yeah.
Outside it now.
Well, did you get it?
No. Oh,
Paper man just delivered. She says, mail's here. And nobody ever talks about you doing it. Yes, it's against the law to deface money. Well, thank you.
What's up?
I don't know, I've showed you guys this paper before, but this paper's so thin, it's only got one side. And if you can see the price, $1.25 a day. Yeah, $30 a month. For what? I don't even have fish to wrap. I don't have a bird cage. So, and like I said, it's so thin, it's only got one side. So. Big Steve was in here this morning. I don't know where he's at now. So. Friday morning, new holiday coffee, upcoming event. Pick a Rick just went live. Yeah, put pennies on the railroad track, but people didn't know that. But then, you know, those little pennies can actually derail a train. Yeah, on the left side, yeah. Now that's what this one's got too. It's so thin, it's got one side, but it's also a left side. You're right, they do. They come out about the size of a $0.50. They used to have them penny machines you could buy that would smash pennies. But you got to have an old penny to do it. The newer ones, it's got steel in them, and they don't smash so good. So. For those that don't know it, 9 o'clock I'm going to get off because I have to load up a 10x10 easy up and some other stuff and take it up to where we're having the hot dog event. I get the tent set up today because I don't want to do that tomorrow morning while I've got everything else to set up. Bad enough I'm going to have to take the tent down when I'm up there before I come home and bring it back with me. I don't want to make a third trip up there. I don't think the newer ones will do it because they got steel in them. Train derailment in the paper. Somebody put a penny on the tracks and derailed the train. So yeah, they can actually do that. I've heard that there was a couple of people that worked for the railroad was talking about that one time. Practically anything on the track can derail a train. A stick, you know, a piece of steel, a penny, you know, anything that's sitting on top of the track can actually derail it. The odds of it happening are slim, but it can happen. I'm functional pervert. That's right there, Kevin. I'm going to be leaving the live stream at 9 o'clock. Is that better, Kevin? No. Because by the time they're going to be up there at 10. By the time I get dressed, put the 10 by 10 in there, get everything around, it'll probably be around 9:30, and it takes about a half an hour to get there. So roughly around a half an hour. It's up by MIS, Michigan International Speedway. So by the time I get up there, and then find out where they want me, set it up. I got to take some extra tarps with me because I'm going to probably try to put a curtain around the side of this. So. No, I did not see that, but I've heard of that happening. When they get off, they forget to set the parking brake or the brake on it, or God, I got one hair on this side now, and there's nothing down here because I've got it shaved away from it. It's one that's on the mustache going up and tickling. Probably looking for a new job. You're probably right. You know what the old saying is there, Junkyard? I don't even get to start it up or ring its little bell, but watch it jump the railroad tracks and see who catches hell. That would be me. So. Excuse me, y'all, while I powder my nose. All right, I'm back. Yeah, typical leftist cowards, that's right. You gotta do a couple of things, well, you know. Yeah, it probably was out nowhere and they didn't even go to pick him up. You're probably right. That would be my luck. When I worked for the garbage company, we had a couple of guys quit out in the middle of nowhere. You know, stop at a store, I'm quitting, man. Call him up and say, hey, this guy just quit. Where are you at? Party store. Leave his ass there. All right, goodbye. Hasta luego. They would eventually come pick him up. You know, they would go out there. If he wasn't there, he wasn't there. If he was there, that. But, you know. All right, Kevin, you have a great day. We'll see you later, man. I will see you Sunday. I won't be on tomorrow. I've got that hot dog event tomorrow morning. So. I am going to buy something tomorrow at the auction. They have iced tea and a lemonade dispenser. They're like the 3-gallon containers or whatever, but they're together on a pedestal with the petcocks and everything. I'm going to buy that because we are going to start serving lemonade next year. So. $3 a glass. There you go. And lemonade falls under agricultural, so I don't even have to have a permit for it. I'll give me some of them 5-gallon natural spring water containers, you know, that's full of spring water. And I'd like to sell 20 gallons of lemonade a day. That would be great. Hit $3 a glass, you know, 16-ounce glass. See, 16 goes into 128 7 times. Let's see, 70. It goes into it 8 times. Let's see. You gotta get me an old calculator. Okay, it goes in there 8 times. So you get 8 glasses. Times that by 20. That's 160. Times that by $3. $480 for 20 gallons of water. And you know, lemonade. So, ain't bad deal at all. I can buy the lemonade. There's a site that I can go and buy the lemonade in the I can buy it in a 5-gallon bucket, and it's concentrate. So you use, I think you use 1 ounce or something like that to every gallon of water, and it comes in, and you can buy it for like $80 for a 5-gallon bucket. So you figure out how long a 5-gallon bucket will last you. Yeah. If you're selling 20 gallons a day, 5-gallon bucket will last you all season, so, at least. Yeah, there you go, Sharon. You wouldn't have to be Sharon Burke if somebody named Big Steve Entertainment would change his channel to Big Steve Entertainment 1 or Big Steve Entertainment 2. Then you could come in at Bama Grits. Yes, you could. I think Big Steve fell asleep again. He probably got whipped yesterday for waking up his mother. You would think. You would think. You would think so, wouldn't you? But oh no, he don't care. Good thing about tomorrow, though, I only have to buy 1 small bag of ice. I don't think I'm going to have to buy a bunch of ice because it's going to be really cold. I better don't sell too much pop or water. I think I am going to take 2 coffee pots with me. I'll start one, and then if that one starts to get low, I'll start another one. So. Yeah, I know. Why should you have to? Hello, Timya. Nice to have you here. I know it's not fair, is it? No. Big Steve, make another channel. Big Steve Entertainment 2. And just come in here with that. No, it's snowed here. The girls, they went home. Hold on a second. Let me unhook you, and I'll take you out to the window. It's a chore, I'm telling you. Can you see? See it snowing. You see over there? That's the Clampets. Can you say hi to the Clampets? Yeah. Not supposed to park on the street, but they didn't get that memo. There we go. You doing a shoot dance? I do the shoot dance too. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that ends. Yeah. I don't blame you, Dory. No. Did you guys see it snowing? The Eugene Chambers, eat your heart out. Look at the profile. Okay, we'll go to your channel. I don't know where your profile is, but I'll trust you. I'm not a gamer, so I don't watch that stuff. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I can do the shooting dance. Boom, 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 boom. So. Sorry to hear about your wife being ill there, Dory. I didn't know that. You gonna call your boyfriend? Okay, Timya, call your boyfriend. What are you gonna call him, Timya? Oh, after his work. Okay. Right. Lee and Ladybug. Good morning, Lee. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Hi, Ladybug. How are you doing today? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever, too. You're like a little spring flower, you are. Like, oh my God. Yeah, enough to make somebody sing. All right, there, Timmy. You have yourself a good day. I'm glad you're feeling better. Well, there's a setting, okay, um, Tim or Story Dory and Sharon. There's a setting when you go into advanced settings. Once you get monetized or you get the hours to be monetized, there's a setting right there that says give all your money to all your monetization to charity. And you can just click that and you can pick out which charity you want it to go to. So, you hate your job? Well, find another one. How old are you, Timya? And what do you do for a living? I worked in a factory for a couple of years and I couldn't stand it. So I went to work for a garbage company and I worked there for 25 years. Oh. And I loved it. And I drove truck after that. I loved it because you didn't have anybody standing over your shoulder all the time. No. You work with your friend. Okay, what do you do? So is it hate your job or do you hate your friend? I'm telling you, this is really starting to bug me. Now you own the pizzeria? Is it a real pizzeria? Well, if you own your own pizzeria and it's real, why would you hate it? And if you hate it that bad, get rid of it. Do something different. Life's too short to be unhappy all the time. And I'm sure there's plenty of people here on the chat that you could send a pizza to. Junkyard loves his job. I love mine too now. I'd love to be working, but I get up every morning, punch a time clock at 5:10. Elegant Homestead, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. I'm doing half okay, I guess. I think because of the one video. I should put this back on so I'm not working my shoulder anymore, but I want to rest my shoulder as much as possible. I'm serious. I got that thing to do tomorrow. I got to go pitch a tent today. And so might as well. You don't have no cat? Okay. Cat, hat, in French, chapeau, in Spanish, el gato, and a sombrero. Yes, her name is Kathy. Yep. Papa is Keith. I love you, Gretchen. How come you said you love me too now, but you wouldn't say it last night before you went to bed? Yeah, she was upset. I said, I love you, honey. And she just turned around and would not talk to me. I said, but I do love you. Wouldn't talk to me. I love you, Harley. He's headed to the bathroom. Okay. Huh. Well, there's so many channels out there, it's hard to remember all of them. So I completely understand where she's coming from, because somebody said, I think I seen it. I thought I watched it. Maybe I didn't. Or maybe it's somebody else I watched. You have 2 cats and a dog, but do you have videos of your cats? Let's see. We'll go to the channel there, see what's going on. Pretty sure I am. Now, is that is that a Lhasa Apso, or what else is the other one? Not a Shar-Pei, but what kind of dog is she there, Story? I had a Lhasa Apso. No. You got a cat named Georgie? Yeah, Shih Tzu. There, I couldn't remember what it is. Yeah, she's a Shih Tzu. We had a Lhasa Apso, and I'm telling you, that dog, she was a tramp. She was, man. Every time she come into heat, she ran outside and she'd get knocked up. We never had any problems getting rid of the puppies. But the last batch she had, she got knocked up by a Rottweiler. Let me tell you something. She had 6 puppies, and one of them was so big it was.
Get over here.
One of them was so big it was half the size of her, and yeah, she had a bunch of them, and they were funny looking too. They were Rottweilers with a Shih Tzu face. I mean, the nose was punched in and everything. So you have 5 mutts. Just a minute, Gretchen. She's coming. Yeah. We had a Shar-Pei that was fixed. But they say you should at least let them have 1 litter before you fix them. So I don't know why, but they say it's healthy for them to have at least 1 litter. Same way with a cat. Let them have 1 litter and then fix them. But, you know. That's right. All right, Timmy, you have a great day. There's a lot of people that can't. So you have a great day, Timmy.
I don't know.
So I wish I could actually, you know, work a job, you know, that'd be nice, but I have to sit down too much. I have to, you know, take a break too much, and ain't no employer gonna, you know, take that. So, well, yeah, I could sit down at Walmart and be a greeter. Wow, welcome to Walmart. Now get your shit and get out. Hey, that would be cool. I would last about 1 day doing that. Yeah, that's not, you're right. That's not going to last long. There you go. Yeah, you know, if I was a greeter at Walmart, first thing I'd say is, you know, hey, go back home, take your pajamas off, and bring, you know, come back in some clothes. And the next one I would come and say, you know, when they come to the door, hey, boy, pull them britches up. You know, they wouldn't like me as a Walmart greeter. You're right. The world runs on money. It isn't. I was a garbage man for 25 years. Actually, I was a garbage man for 20 years. And then I got a 25-year retirement package from the garbage company after they fired me. And They fired me for catching a telephone wire with the top of the truck, driving down the street. You know, I can't help it. The telephone wire wasn't high enough. You know, they fired me for that. We went to court. I won. Or went to arbitration. I won. They decided they wanted to arbitrate it or appeal it. So we went to Detroit and appealed it. I won the appeal up there in Detroit. And they decided that they wanted to appeal it again to a federal court. So they took it down to Cincinnati or Columbus, the 6th District Court of Appeals. And I won it there. Now, the only court system they had to go to after that was the Supreme Court. And they didn't want to spend $1 million to run it through there, to start it. But they'd already spent $1 million plus for their lawyer team and everything else to fight it 3 different times. Now they had to pay me. So they had to pay me back wages minus whatever I earned. Well, I was told not to work until after, arbitration. So I didn't work until after I found out that the arbitration that I won. Well, then they wouldn't bring me back to work. So I had to end up going to, get a job. And I worked for a trucking company, a couple of them. And then I went to work for the one I worked for 6 years. But I had to claim all that income. And then they got to deduct it. And I thought that was, that's wrong. They shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to claim anything I made. They screwed up. They should have to pay wholeheartedly. And that was the reason why they done it. They don't have to pay you everything. So good morning, Brandy. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Hey, everybody, it's Brandy. Brandy's here. It does there. So. I like it private because the reason why I do that now is it doesn't give them an incentive to give you a thumbs down because nobody can see it. So, that's why they do it is, give you the thumbs down. And so it can be seen. So nobody can see it but me. And I really don't care. So. Oh, I can believe that there story. I was getting 50, 60 dislikes a day. You go into advanced settings. When you go into advanced settings, you're going to find out it's yeah, she's asking how to do it right. Yeah. You go into advanced settings. Let me set it up and I'll show you. I'll get everything all set up. Okay. All right, Brandy, and everybody else that's interested. You go into your video, okay? So this is already a video I made, but if you're making a video and before you download it or upload it, you go into, you see your basic info and everything else. These are all on where you're doing your videos. You go into your advanced settings, okay? And it says, users can view ratings for this video. Yeah, if you see that's unchecked, If that box is checked, uncheck it. And then over here, it says video statistics. Make video statistics on WatchPay publicly visible. So you uncheck that one. And then you go up here, and right there it'll say save changes. And then you click the button save changes. See right here, I got 1 dislike on it. I got 2 comments and 23 likes. Only I can see that. That's all you got to do. Same way with setting up a live stream. When you set up your live stream, you go to the advanced settings. You go down there. I always click it'll say, you know, for comments, I always click, you know, slow mode, and I'll click out of 60 seconds and put in 5, which will be right about here in that area. And then, you know, I make sure that button's unclicked, and I make sure that one's unclicked. That's all you got to do. That way you can hide your thumbs up and thumbs down. Okay, I can redo it. So as soon as I know she's here. What's the new name of your channel there, Elegant? You're welcome. Is she coming? No. Oh, it's the Elegant Homestead, Sharon.
Papa, a lot of snow outside now.
Yeah, a lot of snow, isn't it? Yeah, it's snowing like heck out there. 2, 4, 5, yeah. The Elegant Homestead has 10 videos on it, Sharon. That's what she was talking about. So.
Sorry. Watch TV.
All right. As soon as she comes here, I'll redo it again for her. So. But you can do that for videos, and you can do that for live streams. So. Trust me, I didn't know either. Somebody had to tell me 2 or 3 times. So, before I figured out how to do it.
Yeah, I know everywhere. That means I can pay. Mom, but my mom is
Hey, I know sorry, isn't that leaving? What?
Mom.
Live in southeast Kentucky. Well, you're not that far from me, Elegant, because I live in the southeast side of Michigan. So you're only 1 state away. Just got to go through 240 miles of Ohio. Bobby McNutt. That's the first video you watched of hers? Me and Bobby McGee. Skinny G Panda, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Hey, I like watching farming videos. Boys and their toys. That's right. Did you guys see that one where she got upset about that dirty old nasty ripped up flannel shirt? It's just getting broken into, Elegant. They're just getting comfortable. I used to have a t-shirt, man. I wore that t-shirt. It was so thin in the front. It had holes all over the place. And why are you wearing it? I said, because it's comfortable. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're groggy there, Skinny. In Wiggins, Mississippi. Yeah. What are you doing? Going out to get snow?
No.
Hi, Ron. Oh, I can believe it. Good morning, Mrs. Green Thumb. Okay. This is what you do. Okay. Let me bring it up again. Okay, Mrs. Green Thumb. This is a typical video. When you got it, all these things are on the top of your videos. You want to hit advanced settings. Nice hat.
I'm
Go to-
gonna go outside.
You're not going outside. Go to your advanced setting and it says right here, users can view ratings. Do you see that right there? If that box is clicked like that, unclick it. Then you're going to come down here and this box is going to be clicked. Unclick that. Now, that means right there only users can view ratings for this video. So if you see, if that one's clicked, users can see the thumbs up and thumbs down, okay? And if this is clicked, that means they can actually comment. They can actually give you a thumbs up and a thumbs down publicly. So if you unclick both of them boxes, they cannot see the thumbs up or thumbs down. Now, if you'll look right here, I have 174 views. I have 23 likes and 1 dislike, and I have 2 comments on this video yesterday. 174 views on that Thursday morning panel. That's the biggest one I've ever had on a live stream, I believe. But you'll be able to check. And all you got to do is go to your video manager or your comments, and you'll be able to see the thumbs up and thumbs down. Okay. And make sure you hit Save Changes. Right up here. Where I just clicked, it says Save Changes. So you make sure you hit the Save Changes before you leave. Okay, and here, I'll show you something. Let me find one that's got a bunch of them. Okay, here's 12 thumbs down. You can click on that. And your analytics will show you something. You go down here, likes and dislikes. You see that right there? Likes and dislikes. You click that. And that's going to tell me The 10 of them dislikes came from the United Kingdom. Okay. There's only top 3 results, and the other one probably came. The other 2 probably came from someplace else, but it doesn't show that. But the top 10 come from the United Kingdom. So you'll be able to tell where your dislikes are coming from, but you got to wait a couple of days before you can do that. So if you did something on Wednesday, tomorrow morning, you should be able to see it. So. And let's see, you did your 15-hour thing on Wednesday, so you should be able to see where your dislikes all came from on Saturday morning. That's as simple as it gets. Oh, I'm pretty good. I got a pretty good idea who done it too. You don't have to. You can change it. All you got to do is go into advanced settings. You just go back into your YouTube page and where your live stream is set up. You go back in and set edit video. Walk right in there. Hit your advanced settings. Take out or click out the boxes. You don't have to shut your live stream off. You can do it while you're doing it. So, and then hit your save changes. It'll take a few minutes, but it'll come out. So. But that's how you do it. All you do when you go for an active live stream, you just, like I said, you just go in. Here, I'll show you. I gotta get it into the part though. Okay. This is how you do it on your active live stream. Okay, you go up here to your video manager. Okay. No. Oh yeah. Live streaming. Your events. Okay, now see, you're in your live stream. This is where you're live streaming already. Google's Hangouts on air. You're live. Go in here to edit. Go to your advanced settings. See this? Basic monetization, advanced settings. Enable slow mode. Click that and go like 5 or 6 seconds so you ain't got people running, 100 comments an hour or, a minute. The same person comment one right after another. That way it slows it down to where you can read them. Okay. And then over here it says make video statistics on watch page publicly visible. You want to unclick that one. Right here it says users can view ratings for this video. You want to unclick that one. Because either one of those makes it so they can see the thumbs up and thumbs down, and that encourages them to thumb down you or thumb up you. And then when you get done, go up here and it'll say Save Changes. Make sure you click that button that says Save Changes. It'll take a couple of minutes, but sooner or later inside your live stream, it'll shut down the publicly known thumbs up and thumbs down. Good morning, Capri Corner. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. You got to do something. When you go to Capri's Corner, check channel out. 239 channel followers. I'm already a follower of hers. Live with Vox and Neil at the Diesel Lounge. Check her channel out. If it's something you guys are interested in, show her some channel love. So, you're at work? Well, that's good, Timya. Are you throwing up a pizza right now? Spinning it? You're welcome. No, if you you can go into another area. You have to experiment. You go into your community settings and stuff right there, and then you can make it permanent. But yeah, you got to go. If you go in there, you got to go in there anyways to slow down the chat. So just click them buttons. I can't remember how to get back into the other one. I mean, I could, but I have to look. You got $100 for coming to work? Well, share the wealth, Timya. Share the wealth. Give $100 worth of free pizzas out. Oh. But anyways, you know, you got to go in there to slow down the chat. And that's one thing. You should actually slow down your chat to 5 or 6 seconds. You know, so they can only, they can only type a comment in every 5 or 6 seconds per person. Not everybody, but per person. So every 5 or 6 seconds, if they're a speed typer, some of these people can put out, 10 comments in in 5 seconds. So if they're, that slows them down, so they can only do it every 5 seconds, and it makes it easier to read. So. And then that way, every 5 or 6 seconds, you can read a comment from the same person. So it's Joe Schmo. Joe Schmo before was putting out 72 comments every minute. Now Joe Schmo can only put out 6 comments every minute, or 10 comments every minute. What do you got, honey? Let me see. What's in the other hand? Oh, she's playing hide and seek with me. She's got her hat in her back. Huh, well, that's good.
Good morning. Good morning.
They're going. There you go. So, but that way you slow down the chat. You slow down, so you can actually read them. I've been in some chat rooms where the chat is flying by so fast you can't even read the chat. So if you, and it's the same person typing 10 or 15 chats, or comments. So that's the best way to do it. You slow down the chat, you get rid of the thumbs up and the thumbs down. You still get them, okay? But they can't see it, and that'll discourage the people from leaving thumbs down, because it's all about publicity. They want everybody to see that the thumbs down you get. If they don't see them, they don't get them. Yeah, I want to order a pizza. Do you deliver? I want a meat lovers with extra cheese and extra meat. Now, there's a pizza place in Columbus, Ohio, I believe, that does deliver. They'll UPS you a pizza. They put it in dry ice, and then they send it to you. I can't remember, but somebody sent one to Bob Yoakum, doing it cheap. The only thing is the pizza, the UPS delivered it to the house next door, which was a rental property, and nobody was living there, and Bob didn't see it till the next day. So. He still baked it, but I don't think he ate it. So, but what it is, a pizza that you have to, it's all you gotta do is bake it. It's already ready to be made, or baked. So, where do you live at, Timmy? I live in Michigan, so that would be probably a long delivery. So, oh, I bet it's totally different on your tablet. So, but I think we're going to start having a panel every Thursday morning and every Thursday night. Bringing in people, other, like I had Bama Grits, Big Steve, Gene Chambers, Junkyard. Who else did I have? I had 7 people on there. I can't remember. Oh, Bobby Sprinkle was on there. So. Yeah, right. So. You're absolutely right there, Elegant. But once you start getting a bunch of thumbs down, the analytics checks your channel out, and then they want to, especially if you're monetized, they want to check your channel and make sure that something's not going on in it, and they red flag your video, or they gold flag it, or yellow flag it. Well, when they yellow flag it, you're going to deliver my pizza. There you go. When they yellow flag your channel or your video, you don't get no monetization on that, and then they won't give you any until you hit 1,000 views. Well, I only got one channel that's got one video that's got over 1,000 views on it. So if your videos keep hitting yellow flags, you don't get monetized. But they'll still put commercials on them, but they won't monetize it. So that means they're making money on it, but you're not. Well, thank you, Tim. Yeah. So, but it does show interest. If you got a thumbs up and you got thumbs down, it does show interest. But when you make it publicly, the trolls and stuff, they go in and keep hitting. Thank you. You delivered it. Yeah. How convenient for them. You're right. So, and I was having commercials on my videos before I even got monetized. I didn't get any of that money. I couldn't see the commercials when I would check my own videos. I couldn't see the commercials for some reason. I think they have an algorithm that won't let you see it. But other people were saying, "Hey, yeah, I was on there watching your video and a commercial popped up." But it wouldn't let you see it. You were blocked from seeing the commercials, but other channels could see it. And that was just another sneaky way YouTube was getting paid for it until they ended up having to monetize me. So you're welcome, Elegant. So, and thank you, Timya. As soon as I'm done, I'm sure it'll be delicious. So. But anyways, finally I got monetized, and then after you get monetized, you're able to see your own commercials on your own videos. Well, hopefully it was an iced tea. You sent me a drink too. There you go. I appreciate it, Timya. Where are you from, Timya? Oh yeah, I'm gonna share. Yeah. So, where are you from? Holly Springs. Where's Holly Springs at? I'm asking because I really don't know. You're going to go to some garage sales this weekend? I'm working an auction this weekend in the snow. If you guys, you have to check it out. About a half an hour ago, I took the laptop up and showed it out through the window that it's snowing. And it's coming down at a pretty good lick. So. Well, I'm going to put up my 10 by 10 and put a tarp around it. Okay. Is Holly Springs in America? Which state's it in? If it's in America, or what country is it in? Oh yeah, there's ugly on a lot of channels there, Elegant. So, a couple of weeks ago or a week and a half ago or whatever, it got real ugly in here. So, welcome back, Sharon. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. In the USA, but what state? You're in Holly Springs, North Carolina? You can do the Orange Justice dance? Okay. Tim, yeah, what city or what country do you live in? What state? You're sending me a pizza, but I don't know where you're from. There you go. I understand Fortnite dances, but I'm asking you, what city or state or country do you live in? You said USA, but you said Holly Springs, but what state? JC No Limit. Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Grandkids are having fun. Flat Rock. Huh. Flat Rock is only about 48 miles from me there, Elegant. I live in Adrian. I live in Lenawee County. Sister-in-law lives in Monroe County. You got Monroe, Michigan. You got to drive right through Monroe to go to Flat Rock. Flat Rock's only 8 miles north of Monroe. All right, there, junkyard. You go ahead and go to the Ford dealer and make sure they don't stiff you on the airbags. Knowing them, they'll probably just take them out, put in a false compartment and say, yep, there they are. They're fixed. You'll never know unless you have an accident and it don't work. All right, there, Story Dory. You have a great day too, and it was nice to have you here. I appreciate it. I really do. And that is a cute little puppy you got there. And prayers to your wife, Jess. Hopefully she gets better. I don't who's checkup for one thing, and well, the only Holly Springs I can find is in North Carolina. It ain't like somebody's going to come look for you. So. Dirty Dog Diggers, welcome. Welcome back. You're looking lovely as ever again. Yeah. She had to get out and do some work. I had to load the truck or unload. You're welcome. Are you coming up for Thanksgiving, Elegant, or? That would be nice. Come up for Thanksgiving or come up for Christmas. Can I get you to give me a cup of coffee, Cam? Please. Thank you. I'll come up for Thanksgiving. That'll be good. That'll be nice. Elegant Homestead has a family that lives in Flat Rock. I said, that's pretty cool because your sister lives in Monroe. Flat Rock's only 8 miles north of that. I used to go to Flat Rock all the time. I would work in Monroe, pick up garbage, and I had to go to Flat Rock and Carlton and all that other, and pick up garbage through there and come back. So you're probably going to come right up 23 then, right? 75, take 23 and go right up in, or 75 and come up Telegraph. That'll take you right into Flat Rock. Not 23, I'm sorry. Thank you. 275. Oh, it's still snowing. It's snowing pretty good now. Hopefully. No. 9 o'clock, I got to get off here. I got to get dressed and then load up the car with a 10 by 10 easy up and a couple of tarps and take some straps and stuff with me. And Googler, good morning. Welcome back. So, I gotta go. They're going to be up there at 10 o'clock, so I want to be up there when they're up there so they can, yep, Telegraph exit. You're right.
Where they go.
Run up to Flat Rock. So, actually, I like Flat Rock. It's a nice little town. All right, Brandy. We'll see you later. You have a great day too. Cecil Skinner removing the last beam, starting to clean up the yard, and putting his house down, burying the phone line. Check that out. You're making homemade donuts? Oh, that's good. I make homemade donuts too. You got to see how I punch the hole in them. Oh. I got to run up to MIS, Michigan International Speedway. I think it's just right across the street from it, actually. And put up that 10 by 10. I'm going to set some ground anchors in, you know, doggy ground anchors, strap it down so it don't blow away. I got a 20 by 40 tarp, I believe. I'm going to fold it in half, make it a 10 by 40 or whatever, and I'm going to try to run that around so it's blocking 3 walls. So are you making homemade donuts with homemade dough, or you're making homemade donuts with biscuits? That's how I make them. I take that scratch-made biscuits, open up a tube. You don't want to do the flaky ones. You want to do the, you know, the original, or, you know, the buttermilk. And you open them up, punch a hole in them, stretch them out a little bit, throw them in a pan with some hot oil. Make sure the oil's hot before you throw them in, 375 degrees or whatever. Get the oil nice and hot. Put them in, let them brown on one side, flip them over, let them brown on the other side. Pull them out, drain them for a little bit on a napkin or whatever. Throw them in a sack, brown paper bag with some cinnamon sugar or some powdered sugar or just regular sugar. Shake them up, pull them out, put them on a plate, and now you got homemade biscuits. I'll have to watch that. I can't watch it after I get out of here, but I will. Don't get rid of it. I'll watch it and see how you make your dough. I've been seriously looking at a donut maker. I can buy the machine and all, 110, about $800. And it makes 10 centimeter donuts, which are about this big. Regular sized donuts or whatever. It'll make 300 an hour or something like that. I can't remember. But for about $800, and you know, if we do get a you know, a food trailer or something like that, that would be something I would think about, you know, because you can make donuts in the morning, hot cider, you know, for the auctions and stuff like that. People love that. Fresh made donuts. You give them, you know, 3 donuts and a hot cider for $5. You know, they're happy. So. Or you can make smaller donuts. They got, you know, that's got a thing to, it's got 3 different dies that you can make smaller donuts too. You know, little minis. You give them a half a dozen minis and a cider for $3 or whatever. So, but actually, donut dough is pretty cheap. Is there a reason why you guys are playing with that? No. I can't catch the live stream, but I will watch it. So. I bought, it's out in the garage someplace, but I bought a thing. It looks like it's made for donuts, but it isn't. It's made actually for pineapple. You take a pineapple, you cut the top off, you cut the bottom off, you put this thing in there and twist it around, and you pull it out, and it separates the core from the pineapple, but it leaves a pineapple whole. but it's the same thing. You can use it for donuts too, because it'll actually, you can make your donut dough and punch that in, and that'll actually separate and make the hole for the donut. That's your excuse and you're sticking to it? Well, that's funny. So, how much has she lost so far there, Googler? I'm sure she did have a good report. She's lost 55 pounds since surgery. Okay, that's doing pretty good. Thing of it is, she should be eating a lot of chili, or chili every day, because chili has protein. That's what eat chili every day. That's what they told me, and I ate chili probably 4 times a week or better. And it was just, a cup or a half a cup of chili every day, for every meal. But East Dad, good morning. It's been a minute, yeah. Because the chili has all sorts of protein. The meat has protein, the beans have protein, all that has protein in it. And protein is what you need when you're on this, gastric bypass. Then I got hurt about 2.5 months or 3 months after I had the surgery, sliced my leg wide open, and I was only supposed to be on an 80 grams of protein a day. They kicked me up to 110. Now, when you can barely eat, 110 grams of protein is a lot of food, man. But they needed me to get my protein level up to help me heal, because I was in such bad shape with my leg that they couldn't get it to heal. The skin was so thin, it just sliced me open like it was nobody's business. And I was on.
Papa, what'd you throw my plate?
She throwed your plate? Was it empty? No. Anyways, I had to have. I had to go to a special wound care every Monday, and they would cut the skin off, and you don't have any idea what pain is until they start cutting something that's alive off with nothing to numb it. So yeah, 60 grams a day. Yeah, 100. Yeah, it was a lot of protein, especially when you couldn't eat. I was eating 10 times a day. Just to get eat back then I was eating like a quarter or a half a cup of stuff, and I would eat like 10. I'd eat, and then 2 hours later I'd eat again. Then 2 hours later I'd eat again. Then 2 hours later I'd eat again. And because I had to get the protein in. They would put this cream on it, but it didn't numb it because it was just skin. And that they had to cut the old skin off so the new skin would live or would come in. And I'm telling you, Kathy will tell you, she was sitting right there when they cut it off. Man, I had never felt anything like that. That hurt worse than being hurt the first time. And it took months to heal up. I was on warfarin, and when that happened, I was in the, I didn't have my knee operation yet. And when that happened, I was in the hover round, and I was in the garage. There was nobody here. And I was moving some stuff around, and a piece of steel pipe about this long, about the size of my finger, fell from about 4 feet off a shelf, come straight down and sliced my leg wide open. And when it did, I bled like a stuck hog. I hurried up and got outside, I had my phone, grabbed it out of the pouch, and I'm trying to see if there's somebody around that could, help me. There was nobody around. I seen one car, and I tried to wave them down, and they didn't stop. So I ended up calling 911. And they brought it, it took them about 4 or 5 minutes. And I said, I'm on warfarin and I'm bleeding really bad. I thought I was going to bleed to death before they got there. And there was a massive amount of blood all over the place. And it looked like a murder scene. And my son and my daughter-in-law at the time, she took a garden hose and started washing it up, but she did everything like she did everything else, half-ass. So my son, he got home and he ended up, cleaning it up for me. He had to scrub it and wash it, and get it all cleaned and put some bleach down to, make sure everything was okay. But it was something. And they didn't sew me up or nothing at the hospital. They took me by ambulance, and you got to the hospital. The doctor come in, took a pair of tweezers and grabbed the dead skin or the cut open flap of skin, put it back after they cleaned it, and that hurt. They put it back where it belonged, and then they gauzed it and wrapped it and said, "There's nothing we can't sew it. The skin is so thin there, we can't sew it. It's gonna have to grow back, and you're gonna have to go to wound care." And I went to wound care every Monday for months. So. And Kathy met me up at the hospital because she was in Toledo with her, who's in Toledo with, Kath?
Casey, it's the first time we had went somewhere.
Yeah, her and Casey were in Toledo. They went out, they were actually at, you and was with Brooke, weren't you?
No, we're by ourselves.
Oh. No, but anyways, they were at lunch at the Ocean Buffet. So, and then they wouldn't treat me until somebody signed paperwork. So my son was there and he signed the paperwork, so they would treat me. That's how cheap this hospital is. All right, Googler, you have a great day, man. Take care. We're going to be out of here in 3 minutes anyways. We're leaving too. But that was really scary. And it hurt for months. And before it finally started to heal up to where it looked halfway decent. Well, I couldn't shower for over a month. They didn't want me getting it wet or anything. So I ended up having to take, a washcloth bath. And I'd end up, standing up, leaning over the tub, and then using a handheld shower head to wash my hair and stuff, or doing it in the kitchen sink. But other than that, you had to wash up with a washcloth because they didn't want you getting wet.
So you've been nothing but a pain in the ass for the last
I've been nothing but a pain in the ass for the last 10 years. Oh well. But I'm her pain in the ass.
Oh, well.
I'm getting better and better. I just got other things that's got to get fixed. I can't help it with the arthritis.
Oh, bullshit. You're ready for the nursing home. I'm ready to,
I don't need no rocking chair.
ready to get out.
Geritol or your Medicare.
Hope they already left the chat.
No. Don't need no nursing home.
Yeah. Sorry. What, Rick?
No.
Hey, can I try this one?
Rick,
Yeah, you can try it on.
I don't dare, Harvey.
Yeah, go scare Hurley. All right, everybody. It is 9:50 or 8:59. I'm gonna get out of here. So I'll see you later. Normally we go to 9:30, but I gotta get out of here and do some stuff. So. Y'all have a good day. God bless. Have a great day. In fact, take care. Prayers and peace. Stay safe. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, excuse me. I'll talk to you Sunday. Tomorrow, I won't be having a live stream. Bobby Sprinkle will have one tomorrow. So y'all take care and God bless. And we'll see you tomorrow, or see you Sunday. Thank you for coming. See you later, Metal Management Magnet. Nice to have you here. Y'all have a great one.